Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Death of the Outsider. So we do want to get down into the sewers. In fact... You know what? Hold on, let's go back here. What am I doing? I don't need to do this. The hell? Did I... Okay, I seem to be something of a harbinger of chaos lately. You know what? It's fine. I guess I fell on that guy so hard he died. I wasn't aware.
On. When is this auction going to resume anyway?
Yeah, it'll probably be any minute now. I wasn't aware that me falling on people killed them. I thought it just knocked them out. Okay, let's go back down here. Hold on. There's a door down at the bottom of the sewer that I didn't actually even try yet because I was so distracted by dealing with the guards. Where does this go exactly? Okay, we could probably make use of that. Yeah, see, it does say arrested. Well, you know, whatever. It's fine. So let's also... steal everything that's not nailed down, of course. So I can't get into these racks.
One gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
Oh, this is just an additional way of getting into the area underneath the auction. Okay. So I want to get into the sewers. I think that's probably valuable for getting into the black market. But we also have some other leads to follow up. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. We'll figure it all out. So the next thing we're headed for is the bank custodian's home. Actually, it'll be easier if I just go over here.
Get your cassette for the news of the day.
Eleni, meet me at Dead Man's Bluff. I saw an old pocket watch there yesterday. Bet it's worth hefty coin. It's dangling in a tricky spot, though. Won't be easy to reach. Help me fetch it and we can split the coin. It'll feel right nice to have a jingling pocket when I take my bank key to Marco later. Let's see him call me a useless buffoon when I'm rolling in coin. Well, I mean, dude writes like a useless buffoon, that's for sure. Clockwork Sentinel's Owner's Manual. Okay, we've encountered some of these before in Dishonored 2. I'm assuming they'll be pretty much the same. Your Clockwork Sentinels are marvels of Kirin Jindosh's ingenuity, but malfunctions may occur. Please read the information below carefully to avoid potential fatalities. Clockwork Sentinels are protected by armored ceramic plates. If an attacker destroys these, nothing protects the vulnerable mechanisms underneath from damage. If something knocks off a Sentinel's head, run away immediately. It will attack anyone it can, ally or not. It will spare no one. Sentinels have a small panel that allows them to be rewired. Rewiring inverts each Sentinel's perception of danger, turning friends into foes and enemies into allies. You are in extreme danger should this occur. Why would that be in the owner's manual? Please keep these instructions in mind when confronted by malfunctioning Sentinels. They could save your life. Remember, your best option when attacked is always to flee and summon trained Grand Guards to handle the situation. Yeah, see, the manual should just say that. Run away and then get somebody else to solve it. Alright. Dead Man's Bluff is this way. Let's follow this little clue and see where it goes. I mean, it goes to Dead Man's Bluff, but you know what I mean. I'm probably allowed to be here. As long as no guards see me.
Whatever you need, I can help you.
I need that. Also this. Those. I can't believe that guy was okay with me just taking that stuff. Okay. So a pocket watch dangling in a tricky spot. Well, what could that mean? I'm sure I can get to whatever the spot is, obviously. I'm magic, but...
As a general rule, I don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, that's a good rule. So where would something be dangling? Hold on. Lore and maps. Saw an old pocket watch there yesterday. It's dangling in a tricky spot, won't be easy to reach. So I'm assuming dangling over the bluff means like... Man, I wish we had a flashlight. Oh, hey. Free wire. Awesome. Here's your skiff back, safe and sound at the waterlock, just like I promised. Rui's got his fancy fish eggs to the lords, so he made good coin this run. You'll get your cut next time we meet up. And don't worry, I had the oil levels checked and the throttle fixed by Lieutenant Dunbar, so everything is exactly where it should be. Is this information that's supposed to be meaningful to me?
I can't go back without the knife.
Okay, this is my escape plan, I guess? Alright, what do we got here? Hold up. What is... Huh. That's curious. Howdy. Can I, Alright, I can tell this guy's gonna be a problem. Let's just handle it. Alright, what do we got here? Gain health when inflicting sword damage or assassinating. Okay, not super relevant to what we're doing. Not bad overall, though. Oh, hey. Look, Cyrus, I don't know what to say. I want to apologize for your own high expectations. I've had the picture authenticated by at least 3 discrete experts. Its provenance was traced back to the Grand Palace. The brushstrokes, color palette, and quality of the materials are consistent with his other works. Even the sample of paint you provided includes traces of white leaf tobacco. All of this points to the portrait in your possession being the original work of Duke Luca Abel. Yes, there are a handful of paintings on the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that are technically proficient. This isn't one of them. We've been friends for years. How many works of art have we bought and sold together? That you would question my judgment over this is, frankly, ridiculous. Don't blame your buyer's remorse on me. Okay, well... Stolen. I'm glad we came over here, but I still don't know... I can't interact with this thing. I mean, I don't see a dangling anything. Anywhere. It's probably just a small amount of coin, wherever it is. So I guess we'll be fine without it. I mean, this doesn't look like a bluff. But this is what was called Dead Man's Bluff in the quest text for that mime thing. And also, when we threw the mime off of it, we did get credit, so... Maybe it's hanging off lower on the bluff? I don't know. Like I said, it's almost certainly just a small amount of coin. We'll live without it. But it was definitely a good thing to come down here. Oh. Sounds like it's behind here. Yep. Healthy appetite. I think that just makes us get more health from food. Not a big deal. Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
No need to point that at my face, stranger.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't walk around with this thing out all the time. Okay. So we do want to sedate the bank personnel and everything. I'll get there. This involves going into the bank. Let's get this done. I feel a little bad because I'm using a lot of these newfangled stress game features. Oh, that dog is blowing my cover.
Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Nice, solid banter there, Billy.
Wait for my signal.
Okay, we're just gonna leave the area. We'll come back to it. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, I caught a little off guard there by the dog. Do I not still have on the bone charm that prevents them from smelling me? Did I take it off? No, wolfhounds cannot smell you. Okay, I guess he saw me. The old-fashioned way. You know, eyes. Okay, so what else do we have on our docket here? Oh, I blew this. Where's my autosave? I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, and this is inside the bank, and this is inside the bank. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the saves. All right, this should be before we got caught. I want to try this one more time. I don't do that a lot. I think that if you completely remove the consequences of your choices, that does make the game a little bit less of an experience. But I want to give this one more try. One more try without getting noticed by that dog. We might want to just zap the dog right away. Like, actually, is this before I got caught? I don't know that it is, actually. Nope, it's not. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Let's just deal with it.
Wherever you are.
We will just live with the horrible thing that happened. They'll never expect me to go right back to the same light post I was on before. How am I expected to get up to that air duct? Okay. We're gonna go... won't quite reach. We're gonna go off to this cliffside and see what awaits us over here.
What I'm dealing with. Where is she? Damn it!
Come on.
Not in the mood. Show yourself.
Ow! Huh. Well, this is bad. Wow! That throwing rocks strategy is actually pretty effective. I was aiming my displace and he just knocked me clear off the light post. This is actually not... It doesn't feel like the right way in. I wonder if I maybe I'm supposed to go around and approach that cliff face from the other side? Maybe. You know what? Let's see if we can. But I don't think I know of a way to get behind the auction area. Let's see here. Let's get way up here. I don't see anything else climbable. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Okay. We could come at the bank from this side over here by going to the area where the club is, but I don't think that actually helps us. I wonder if the dogs can smell you and tell that you're not the person you're supposed to be when you're using semblance. Man, it's a little... Yeah. It's a little bit of a bummer that you have to foresight to get like 2 extra inches here. Okay. We're going to foresight again. We're going to check and see how clear the coast is. So we found this cliff. I don't know what the value of that cliff is. The painter's lift is over here.
I'll get her next time.
That does seem like a good way of getting up. But unfortunately, it's really, really, really surrounded by guards. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen anything more surrounded by guards.
She's not around anymore.
Alright. Come on. Well, that's not ideal. It's so touchy about when it will let you go up and when it won't. But I think this should be high enough up that the guards aren't just seeing me randomly. Is this an actual... No, I think the wrought iron bars here would prevent us from standing there. So there's actually like a really huge number of guards. Damn dog. What if I move? Okay. I moved quickly enough. They're all looking at where I was. They don't see where I am.
I'll help you look around.
I know you're here somewhere.
Where are you hiding, coward? Can't stay hidden forever.
These dogs suck.
Show yourself.
Back for mercy.
Waiting for you.
Oh!
Collect it.
How do I activate the... Damn it!
You aren't going anywhere.
Okay. Oh! The bank custodian went to the...
What are you waiting for?
Boy, this is not what I thought Dead Man's Bluff was. Okay. The bank custodian went to the cliff and did fall. Huh. This wasn't exactly the plan, but it will do. So can I not open this door from this side? It looks like there's no way to actually activate this gate. But how else are you supposed to get into the sewer area? Okay, the good news is there's relatively few people. Damn it. There's relatively few people between me and the painter's lift now. So if I can just find a window, I can get over there. Although, we're going to run into the problem of I don't know how to turn it on. There we go. But if I could just get like a guard alone or something, you can't semblance dead people, right? I'm gonna quick save. How do I activate this damn lift? There we go. There we go. Wait, okay. Go up. Are you... Am I supposed to slip in underneath it, or... Oh, the dog. The dogs are definitely smelling me, right? Like, there's no question about that. But they shouldn't be. But they're only smelling me sometimes. I'm going to... I don't know, this is... I'm just flailing here. I'm going to unequip this and then re-equip it. Because I think it's not working, but maybe if we re-equip it, it will start working.
Keep your eyes peeled.
What is this lever? This lever doesn't do anything.
Be on your guard. Right, boys? Come on! I don't have time for games.
Yeah, so there's nothing underneath the... It's definitely supposed to go up more than this. How am I supposed to get on the roof of the bank if this thing won't... Alright. Okay. There's no whale oil in the thing. I was fooled a little bit because it moved at all, which indicates some power, but apparently not all the power, not enough power. So where am I going to get a whale oil tank? That one's empty. I can't remember. I don't think the alarms require whale oil to operate. Where have I seen whale oil? I'm gonna go over here so I can think for a second in peace. I'm constantly panicking up there. Maybe there's a work area, maybe there's an entrance to the work area over on the other side of the bank grounds? I don't know how I would take advantage of that, though. Okay, I think I'm on a surface I'm not supposed to be on here. And I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, how would we... How would I cross this area? I'm gonna need a face, I think. We might be able to snatch one. Shoot. Well, I missed. I am like right in the middle of everything here. I don't have an access wrench. Oh no.
We're all waiting for you.
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine here.
Nobody there.
Oh god. Well, I got to see what the letter is. Quick note to remind you that it's Thomasina's birthday today. You already forgot last time, so you'd best get your hands on some of that fancy Sir Conan wine or a nice bouquet of marigolds if you want to keep her interested. You know how many suitors she has, and just how sly they can be. Huh. Well, not exactly what I was going for. Alright, hold on. We gotta figure this out. So I put myself in a pretty bad position. I'm really deep into this area. I'm surrounded by enemies. I'm cornered on a cliff, and I cannot get out the sewer grate, or get into the sewers through this grate. So I need to get back up high, but The problem with that is that these dogs do not obey the same rules that all of the other enemies obey. And even though I guess probably this thing is working, they can't smell me. It doesn't really matter because they can see me when I'm above them. What? Okay. Well, they can definitely see me. What am I going to do? Hi! Whee! Oh, I'm super smooth.
Better have a look.
You should turn around and go look behind you. Okay, this is
Why is the Grand Guard investigating?
maybe not a totally ideal plan. Okay. Okay. I think I've lost them. There's no way up here without teleportation, so...
Wait, where is she?
Come on. Alright, so I think they all pursued us out. Yeah, I think I drew them all off. Maybe not all. Hey, how you doing? Is that an access wrench? Or are you just happy to see me? That's not an access wrench, but I might need this guy's face. Okay, well, that was certainly a plan. Hey, look, a small amount of money.
This should be able to open the hatches.
Okay. This actually didn't give me a lot of... This is almost not useful at all. Okay. Hold on. Can we maybe get back out there and do this thing before the guards come back? Open, open, open. What am I even doing right now? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, we've unlocked a path. It's not the path I wanted to take, though. How would I even get up to that air duct?
Yeah.
It seems like the guards are taking a really long time to get back here, so maybe... Aha! Wait, what was that? Oh, a pouch. Nice. Take the tank, put it in the thing, pull the lever. Listen, I've done this once or twice. Okay, here we go. I really wanted to go through the roof. And now, I should be able to do so at my leisure. So let's go and see what the sewer entrance looks like, because... I want to see if there might be a way to sneak back to the black market. Oh, I thought it was going to open this. Oh, did it open the sewer entrance that was over here? It did, okay. I see.
Why is it always sewers? Ugh.
So can I open that that gate I saw at the cliff? Is that openable from this side? Because it would be cool. Okay, so if I had come in here Yeah, if I'd come in here through the, by going up what is the left side, looking at the bank, rather than the right, I would have been able to use this to access the painter's lift, and yeah, the problem is that I came at this completely wrong. Still not back yet, huh? Alright, well I definitely want to go in via the roof. I went to all the trouble of getting this air duct stuff. Here we go. It kind of seems like the guards are just not coming back. Very strange. Oh, that's a person. That's two people. It looks like they might be stationary, though.
Who's that?
Or maybe not. Alright, let's take a quick peek out. Okay, she's coming around to get me. That's good. I think we can make use of that. Did I accidentally mark an item on her belt instead of her... Yeah, I did. I marked her gun instead of her body somehow. Okay. Let's go see what the rats have to say before we take this other guy down.
Rat-tat-tat on the rotten floor. Tap-tap on the wallpaper. Dry bones hissing in the walls. Burning bones hidden. He never finds them.
That was disconcerting. So this guy's on patrol, and there is another guy. I'd love to do this without having to spend any of my shock ammo or anything if we can get away with it. Oh, I cannot jump at all right here. Yeah, you're just not allowed to get up on this thing. Okay. I really don't want to try to take this guy while that guy's right there in case he turns around. We've had enough misadventure for one episode. I'd really like things to go somewhat smoothly from here. Although, I suppose it's fairly likely if we can just get this knockout gas thing done. Alright. Let's go try... Oh. Okay. I don't love how well lit the area I'm about to go into is, but let's get through the light real fast. Okay. Elite guard indeed. Yeah, it looks like nobody ever came back. What, did they all get bored of guard duty and decide to just go drinking at the club? Okay. Alright, here's hoping that from here on, things will be smooth. Okay, we already are capped out on electrical burst ammo. Okay, let's do it. I think that is probably the sloppiest way that you can do that and still get away with it. But the important thing is that we got away with it. So they got some kind of fancy security system, right? Including a vault with a weird elevator mechanism and... I don't know. I think we'll figure this out. I think we'll be alright.
Easy. Now for the difficult part.
Easy. That's definitely what it was.
I need to stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise.
Okay. I can be quiet. I'm good at quiet. I bought all the upgrades for quiet. This music is making me really uncomfortable. Well, probably let's not use the grindstone. What is this now? Oh, it's, what do you call it? The golden ratio or something. This is some, like, Renaissance art thing, isn't it? Is it a mathematical sequence? Not all the digits of the combination combinations are prime numbers, but it must be a pattern. Each number is generated by the numbers before it. Under what arithmetic conditions are they generated? The root question. I must join up all the safe combinations into one long sequence. But skip the safe locked with a double set of keys. It disrupts Jindosh's sequence. Why would he do this? What purpose does this serve? I hate no man in Karnaca more than I hate Kirin bloody Jindosh. Yeah, that's fair. Each number is generated by the numbers before it. Is it just the Fibonacci sequence? Oh, 0, 1, 1. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Yeah. Okay, so there's a Fibonacci sequence involved in the... Yeah, let's just eat some rotten pears. This is a good idea. Alright. Well, I mean, that does sound like a Jindosh lock, though. He makes it unnecessarily easy to figure out for no reason other than the fact that he gets to congratulate himself on being so much smarter than everybody if nobody manages to figure it out. It's like the lock on Aramis Stilton's house. There's literally no reason. Okay. There's literally no reason for anybody to be able to unlock Aramis Stilton's front door. But Jindosh made a stupid riddle out of it anyway, and not even a very hard one. So did we knock out everybody in the bank? Or is it just these back security areas? I don't want to accidentally stumble into the lobby or something. Ooh. Why is this music so tense? Let's check out these little back office areas. Nope, please do not crawl under the desk. You know, her name's Billie Lurk. She got that name because she loves to lurk. The Freeport branch is closed. Dear Manager Atwater, I understand that the Freeport branch has been temporarily closed due to the sudden arrest and subsequent imprisonment of the entire foreign accounts staff. We at the Calton branch are appalled by the dishonesty of our Freeport colleagues, and wish to assure you that we had no part in their scheme. We continue to serve Michael's Bank with respect and discretion, as we always have. The Calton branch of Michael's Bank is seeing an upsurge in account holders from Freeport. Discussion with our Freeport colleagues reveals that clients are trading coin between their two accounts for some unknown purpose. Currently, the activity seems more curious than nefarious. Well, no, it's not just curious. They're getting something out of it. There's some kind of, I don't know, exchange fraud going on. I don't know enough about financial stuff to recognize the particular scheme being used, but I'm sure somebody does. Dear Manager Serrano, thank you for your recent letter. The Karnaca branch has seen a similar surge in activities from Freeport. I've informed Dolores Michaels and she will investigate the accounts. Okay, maybe we do get to find out what it is. I'm afraid to walk without crouching, because I never know what's going to set off the game's noise sensors. Remarkably, that never seems to. Okay. What is through here? In theory, these should mostly be safe, but I'm like real nervous, obviously. Okay, just more offices. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to open the cash registers in here. I'm a little nervous about the noise, and it's not even really that much money. Well, I don't see anybody. Maybe we did actually knock the entire place out. Note to self. Ask Rubia for ledgers. Blue lined, not green. Well, obviously. Really, we're taking that down in our journal? Reckon that might be important to you? Oh, you know what, though? Having knocked out all of the people working does not necessarily mean that we are in the clear. Because there are still the robots. Man, are you kidding me? I bumped into the dude? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Those were not the rules that I was aware of. Which are the only kinds of rules I care about. Hold on. We're gonna wind it back a little bit. I can be quiet as a mouse. So apparently we're allowed to bump into them sometimes, but not all the time. So let's be, I guess, more careful. We definitely ran into that dude on the way into that area. And I certainly wasn't making noise.
Now for the difficult part. I need to stay quiet. They could still wake up if I make too much noise.
So I can rob them. That doesn't wake them up. What if I knock her out? Really? That? Okay. Well, I won't do that then. This is the last reload. I just testing the limits here. Okay, so we're not allowed to re-knock them out. It's okay to knock them out once with gas. That's perfectly fine and within the confines of the quest. But if you are to knock them out again, that would be harming the staff. That's a bridge too far, my friend. Alright, we'll be alright. So we will just very carefully walk around all the bodies, trying not to touch them. And we will... Huh. This is not the right save. Because I loaded the quick save, not the autosave. Okay, so there's some kind of currency exchange fraud or something. Actually, you know what? I don't even know necessarily that Karnaca and Freyport use different money. It might all be money of the Empire. Or, you know what? She's called an Empress. The ruler's called an Empress. But actually, I think we know that these are all sovereign nations, so I guess they would use different coins. But also, what exactly is she the Empress of?
Easy. Now for the difficult part.
Alright. Let's be...
I need to stay quiet.
Super careful.
Noise.
They can still wake up if I make too much noise or touch them. Whoa. Okay. Jumps just kinda, our view's just kinda jumping around arbitrarily. I started to crawl under the table, then suddenly snapped up to above it. Alright, let's read this note so that it gets recorded. I don't know that it will necessarily be meaningful, but... Okay. So I guess the game's kind of forgiving. It allows you to bump into people, but you just have to be careful not to do it too many times, I guess? Or I don't know what it is. We're definitely not going to bother with any cash registers. But I do want to grab these notes again, so that we have them in our log, just in case they become important for some reason. Or in case I need the information later to solve something. Because who knows? It's not impossible. No, maybe I shouldn't even close doors. None of the windows in this room open, do they? No, it doesn't seem like it. You know, I don't know that we need to go into that room beyond that sleeping guard, actually. Alright, I didn't want to push any of these buttons till I know how they work, but this might tell us. We finished replacing the shorted wiring in the security doors and relocated the main control switch to the lobby behind the teller counter. Okay. Alright. So this is just the lobby. There shouldn't be a lot of like weird security measures or robots in the lobby, I would think. Okay. Ew. Who's keeping dried bloodfly husks? Just kind of like in their place of work. What's that noise? I'm definitely hearing like metallic sounds. Huh. Alright, so am I going to be able to, nothing important over here. Am I going to be able to, like, crawl over the counter or something? I think I'm going to have to go around, probably. So I wonder what was behind the door at the top level. Let's go find out. I didn't want to mess with it. Because I was afraid that pressing the button might make a loud creaking as the door opened or something. But let's have a look. Also, this music is freaking me out. Oh, okay, pressing the button down there opened this one as well. Trying really hard not to touch that lady. There's an audiograph somewhere. Please stop.
Cienfuegos was obsessed, and it got him killed.
Seems to be about the way of things. The best thing to do is just pretend that the outsider does not exist, even if you know for sure that he does. Nothing relevant in here. This music is freaking me the hell out. Okay, a real map. This is good. So to the inner atrium we have to go. Alright. We need to just keep looking around for a while. Huh. This must be a different... You know what? I think there was a door on the side of the roof that we first came up on before we crossed over to where the air vent was. So that probably just goes out there. We'll go through that in a second here. I think this just leads around sort of the outer loop with the floor. So probably it's not anything important, which means that if there is loot, this is where it will be. Liaison to the Crown. That's important. Bristow, does the Empress have an investment account with us or merely treasury holdings? Could she be persuaded to expand her account activity with us? Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, buddy. This is the true evil. Sure, the outsider or whatever. But these people are trying to trick the Empress into investment banking. To whom it may concern, I fear that I'm in danger. My investigations have earned me many powerful enemies. Last time they sent thugs to break my ribs. Who knows what they'll do next? In the event of my death, please deliver the contents of my lockbox to the Karnaca Gazette at once. Have the staff at Michael's Bank open it with code 379 and read the contents carefully. Tell them to print. Why is this here? I guess he just sent this note to the bank because he's pretty sure he's going to be killed in response to him writing that story. A wheelchair. Maintenance needs 2 new keys for sanitation. Garco went missing with their only key a few days back, and now the city workers can't access our trash bins. Filled out a requisition form, but it needs your seal. Let's resolve the situation. Okay. Well, we got one of those sanitation keys. Okay, well, this room had a safe code in it that's possibly fairly valuable. Okay, let's head back and see what was through that other door. I wanted to save that door for last because it leads out away from this sort of central hub area, which means it could be something important. Could be away toward the inner atrium or something. It seems to just be a conference room. It seems to just be a conference room with nothing important in it. I mean, lots of free pastries. This is strange. Okay, Domestic Account Acquisitions Committee meeting. I'm sure this is going to be absolutely fascinating. Atwater legacy accounts are accruing interest at higher rates than new ones. Non-issue because accounts are for nobles who receive higher rates to incentivize large deposits. But inequity is never a good thing. It's bad for business. Okay, whatever. New accounts not a... Man. Here we go. This might be interesting. Luis, please help me defang Bristow at today's meeting. You know how that pompous old bloatfish detests every idea I put forth and wants to divert all efforts toward his account holders. All you need to do is suggest a contest when I call for promotion ideas. Perhaps then he won't squelch the idea right off. So that is in fact what happened here. We're not getting new accounts. We'll hold a contest. There'll be a vacation or something, and then... Alright, and then some tickets or whatever. Sure. Well, I appreciate world building. Not everything needs to be mission critical. Not a, Alright, not a terribly useful room for us, though. So it seems like we do just want to go back downstairs and try to find a way into the inner atrium. I wish she wasn't laying quite the way she's laying. Okay. Alright, so we have to find a way to open the other security doors. We have to get into the teller office. How are we going to do that? That's the window from that room up there. It does look like these things are barred all the way up. There's no obvious place that I could just jump up to and climb through. Let's save up real quick here and have a look around some more. There's gotta be. What if I go into foresight mode? Can I track these wires? Some sleeping people in there. Okay, yeah. This is a mechanism that controls a bunch of the doors. So it kind of seems like that button should have opened it. Well, we know that the note told us we have to get behind the teller office. Or into the teller office, rather. So how are we going to do that? Let's take a quick look at our map. Stairs to the basement probably are not going to be useful. Well, actually, they have to be useful because that's what's behind this door that we need to get behind. Yeah, actually, this map contains no information that is relevant to us, I think. I think that's all stuff we already know. Okay, we got that. You know, we have all these keys and whatnot. No, that's not what I want. Finish replacing the main control switch is in the lobby behind the teller counter. Yeah, so I'm right. So we just need to find a way in there. I wonder... Really, I can't do a climb up there? Yep, we can just drop down over here. Okay. It turns out it was important for us to go over here. And this is just another security door. I don't think there was anything over here. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's just drop down as quietly as possible. Okay, it's that fan. What is behind this door? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the security thing, but you know, I want to make sure we get our fair share here first. Okay. We'll go down there in a second. I will resist the urge to play the guitar. Oh, there's not even a prompt for it. Some rats somewhere around here. Okay, nothing particularly relevant on any of these desks. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of making fun earlier, but I was genuinely hoping for some more information about whatever kind of weird exchange fraud is going on in here. Kind of sounds like the whole place is shaking sometimes. The sounds these fans make, I don't know. Alright, so we should, before we head to the boiler room, we should make sure we check this place out thoroughly. Customer Service Director. Dear Michael's Bank. That's not great spelling. Sam says you ain't no use trying to reason with you. Sam says, ain't no use trying to reason with you. But a body's gotta try. It ain't right what you done. Throwing decent, hard-working folk like us onto the cold streets. Me and Sammy got 5 hungry mouths to feed and babies sick with croup. Is that croup? Croup? I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's a real-world thing. I've never heard it pronounced before. It ain't right. Far as I can make out from that fancy letter you sent, you say we didn't pay our loan fast as we could have. But that's a lie. Sammy and I put back as much as we could from the market each week, and we never missed our coin drop. I reckon your bank's made a mistake is all. Yeah, a mistake. If when you check our record, you'll see the truth. Yeah, that's...
I should be able to open some doors from here.
Okay. Hold on. Let's not touch that just yet. Just make sure that I have everything of value in here before I go potentially ruining everything by touching stuff. Okay, so... and we just flip them all, right? No, we leave the front door locked. Okay. Well, easy enough, I guess. So, the boiler room's not the way forward, then. The way forward is through that inner atrium door, so I'm curious what actually is down here. Also, I almost missed that pouch. Oh, this is that door in the sewers, isn't it? Huh. No, it is not. You know, it had been a while since I'd been reminded of the horrible, horrible things that I have done to the space-time continuum. Huh. What is going on in here? Is this a way down to a place that has something to do with the security system, maybe? Oh no, this is probably where the sewer access comes in, actually. Hey guys.
Babies crying for food. Full ones, little ones. We will bring flesh for you.
Well, that's just good parenting. Yeah, this has got to be where the sewer entrance is. This door, probably. Okay. Could also be our escape. We'll see. Let's have a quick look here. See if there's any treasure in the water without having to actually get into the filthy water. Just another way that Billie Lurk is vastly superior to the other characters. She doesn't always have to be personally climbing around in filthy sewer water. Wow, she's also a very fast climber. Okay. The inner atrium it is, then. Wait, how do I get back out? Oh, right, I opened the security door over here. That's how. Okay. Unfortunately, though, that's our hour, so that is going to have to be it for us for the moment. Come back next time. I think it's time to finally see what kind of fancy security measures this bank has in store. And we'll see you then.